Hello everybody, welcome back to my daily vlog, and today I am going to be talking solely on books. Now, my bed is covered with books right now, and I don't have much time, so I'm going to be talking about books that I can review at a moment's notice, that I want to review really soon, and books that I want to read really soon. So, here we go. I'm going to turn the camera and show you the massive pile of books on my bed. Okay. So, I don't have much time. Well, I do, but anyway, let's just get into it. My battery's almost dead, so excuse the random cut in a few minutes. So anyway, these are books that I can review at a moment's notice. Well, except for a couple. Hunger Games I've already reviewed, and the Ellen Hopkins books I've also already reviewed. These books I can review for you. These are horror books written by my favorite author, Sarah Pinborough, or one of my favorite authors. The Reckoning, Breeding Ground, The Taken, Tower Hill, and this is one I haven't read yet, but I will read it. It's Feeding Ground. It's a sequel to Breeding Ground. I love those books. Okay, Eragon series, I can review that. Stephen King books, I can well, this is the only one I can review. Salem's Lot, I can review this one. And I'm reading these two, The Stand and It. Anne Rice books, I have read only Interview with the Vampire and The Vampire Lestat. I am currently reading Queen of the Damned. And then I am also reading Christ the Lord Out of Egypt, which is fiction. Okay. The Ruins by Scott Smith I have read. I can review that one. Angels and Demons by Dan Brown I can also review. The Dangerous Days of Daniel X. The Road by Cormac McCarthy. Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. 100 Hair-Raising Little Horror Stories. Good book of short stories. 1984 by George Orwell. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. I've also read the second one, but I don't own it. Call of the Wild by Jack London, and I have not read White Fang yet, which is also in this. And the Belgariad series by David Eddings, which I've reviewed on We Read Books. Actually, I should probably review some books on We Read Books pretty soon. I'll probably do that, this weekend. Anyway, these are the books that I can review for you guys. You just have to request them, except for Hunger Games and the Suzanne Collin books. And Feeding Ground, because I haven't read that one. But anyway, you can request any of these books to review, and I will review them whenever I can. Now I'm going to talk about books that I haven't read and really want to read. So the first is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I've heard this is a great book. YA fiction freaks love this book, so I'm going to read that someday. Also, Identical by Ellen Hopkins, one of my favorite authors. You can see me because of the reflection, but anyway. I love that author so much. Okay, this was requested for me to read and review. Mass Effect Revelation. It's a video game novel that I love. I mean, I love the game, so yeah. The Reality Dysfunction Part 1, Emergence. This is actually Part 1 of a long book. They split it into two books because it was so long. This was only book 1. Part 2 is on my bookshelf somewhere. Anyway, then we have The Furies of Calderon by Jim Butcher. Same guy who wrote another book that I'm going to talk about in a minute. Alright. Here are the books 3 and 4 of the Douglas Adams Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series that I want to read. The Forest of Hands and Teeth by Carrie Ryan. Gina from YA Fiction Freaks loves this book, so I need to read it. Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins, the sequel to The Hunger Games. I need to read that. Fool by Christopher Moore is a book that my teacher really wants me to read. She loves Christopher Moore. She says he's the funniest guy ever. So I need to read that. Fallen by Lauren Kate is another book I need to read. YA Fiction Freaks also recommend this. The Summoning by Kelly Armstrong. This looks really good. My dad has been bugging me to read this book, The Lost Symbol by Dan Brown. I love Dan Brown, and he loved this book, so I'm going to have to be reading that pretty soon. More books. Let's see, this is my David Eddings pile that I need to read. This is the Malloreon series by David Eddings. This is book 1, Guardians of the West. I need to read. I'm going to read this really soon, like right after I finish the book that I'm reading currently. And there are the other books in the series. And then this one on the bottom is his single novel, The Losers, which looks really awesome. And here's another single novel that he wrote, Regina's Song. It's a thriller novel, and I really want to read it. And then another thriller, this is his first book, High Hunt, which looks amazing. Like, it looks so good. I mean, look at the cover. How can you not read this? Then, The Wolf's Hour by Robert R. McCammon. This looks amazing. It has an interesting storyline. It's about, I haven't read it all the way, but it's about a what is it? I think he's an English spy in World War II, and he is a werewolf. He's an assassin that hunts Nazis, and he's a werewolf too. So that's awesome. Jim Butcher's Stormfront series. Wait, no. What's this called? Oh, crap. Dresden Files. Duh. I want to read that. My friend loves that book. This is a book that I'm not sure many people have heard of. Raptor Red. It's by Robert T. Baker. Rawr! 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 Okay, sorry. This is a short book that I started to read, but then I stopped for like a month, and now I have to reread it. Looks really good. It is good. I've read part of it. And then On a Pale Horse by Pierce Anthony. This is another great book that my friend recommended. It's like a fantasy, sci-fi kind of book. And the book that I'm reading currently, I don't really own. Well, I own it, but it's in my backpack. Sorry. It's, what's it called? The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. And I just kind of started reading that one, so I will review that once I finish it. Yeah. And, yeah. So, please tell me any books that you want me to review out of the ones that I showed you that are right over there. And, yeah. Also, I have some amazing news for everybody. Well, for me, also. I passed the senior project, so that means I graduate, and my 4 months of worry and stress and crying is over. So I am so happy it's over. Thank you, God. So now let's get straight to the shout-out for today. So today's shout-out goes to YA Fiction Freaks. I love their videos. They are amazing. They do book reviews, which are awesome, and they're a bunch of nice people. Wow, you can see me, stupid glare. Hold on a sec. Anyway, I'll keep talking. There we go, now you can't see me. Okay, anyway, so they're a group of, let's see, 5 people now? Yeah, 5 people. And they are just awesome. They're so cool. You get book hauls, book reviews, some little extra stuff in between, and they do contests. They are currently at like 270 something subscribers, 273, and they definitely deserve more. I'm going to be entering this contest right here, which I will be doing soon, hopefully, which is this video. Anyway, that's my shout out for today, so their link will be in the bottom bar down there. Yep. So that's it for this vlog, and oh my god, I have to put all these books on my bookshelf. Oh, well, there goes my day. Oh, hi Jake.